You don't need a hug from them. You don't need a clap on the back. You don't need an award. You're already there. Be your own damn award, okay? Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you here. If you're new here, thank you so much for subscribing, and I'm so happy to have you here as I work towards building a connected and conscious community, and I am so grateful, so grateful. So this video is going to be all about the self-love journey, some things that I have learned along the way, and hopefully this helps you as you go along your self-love journey, and hopefully now you won't make as many mistakes. Honestly, I think the mistakes are just all part of the journey and it makes us better, but the more you know, the better you can be. So I am just sharing my tips here and we'll get right into it. Okay, so the first thing about the self-love journey that I think is overlooked, especially by a lot of content that I've seen on YouTube. I watch a lot of content, I love content, but I think that one thing that is missing on the self-love journey is starting first with asking yourself, what is the self? And if we're talking about love, is loving you really just putting on makeup and wearing nice clothes and taking trips and making things look really bright and vibrant? And while I'm standing here in front of you today with makeup on, and so I do think that this is important. I think that it's great to feel comfortable in your body, to have the body of your dreams, to have the makeup, the hair, all of those things. That should not be the focus. That should be the byproduct of having completed the self-love journey and really finding that within yourself. Think about it this way. Your body, it is going to degrade. It is going to get slower, get fatter, get weaker. That's just what's going to happen over time. So if you think about putting so much focus on something that can degrade, that can be taken away, like money or trips or how your body looks, all of those things can be taken away. Yes, we have control over them, but at the end of the day, they're external. What's really important and what's really love is what's internal to you. And when you figure that out, when you find that love is inside of you, and you can actually become love, then there is nothing that anyone can do to you. There's nothing that anyone can say to you. And we can think about a lot of examples that come up in history, like Nelson Mandela, where he was in prison for 27 years and it had no impact on who he was on the inside, because he knew that the outside didn't matter. Everything that he needed, everything that he wanted, everything, all of it was inside. And that's really all that it is. Our outward reality is really just a projection of our inner reality. Starting with focusing on your inner journey, your inner self-love journey, versus focusing on the outside, on the body, is what I learned that really propelled my self-love forward in the right direction. The second thing that I learned was that I could choose to see things differently. Once I understood that the self-love journey is an inner journey, and that I have a lot of control over how I view and perceive my outer reality, then I could choose to perceive it any way that I wanted to. I could right now say that my life is in shambles. I've lost my mother. My work is hard. I don't want to study this. I don't want to do that. I could come up with so many excuses and they would be valid. Whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, it's the truth. That's the basis of what I'm saying. So if I say that my life is hard, then that's exactly what it is. Or I could choose to say that my life is amazing. It's exactly where it needs to be. Not only did my mother get to live her life and produce two beautiful children, we have the acumen and the strength to keep going. And now she has an even better picture of what's going on, and she can guide me even better now if I connect with her. So that's my choice, to choose to see my situation differently. That was a huge step, and you can take that to literally everything in your life. Your business, if you're building a business, does it have to be hard? You can choose to say that it has to be hard, or you can choose to say that, no, I can see this differently. This gets to be easy. I can choose to see my channel right now as amazing. Oh my gosh, there are 29 people that took the time to press the subscribe button. I am so grateful. Or I could look and say, well, why don't I have 10,000 subscribers? Like, it's silly. Like, no, just be happy with where you are now and be willing to make the changes that will propel you forward if that's where you want to be. Or you can be happy with where you are now. It's all up to you. It is literally all in your power. That is the self-love journey. You realize that you have the power to choose to see your prison as a prison or as an opportunity. So Einstein said, I think the most important question facing humanity is whether the universe is a hostile place or a friendly place. Maybe that's not a direct quote, but you get the gist of it. And who knew that Einstein was a philosopher? I did not know that, but apparently he was. And the question that he posed is an important question. Really, if you look at your perception of the world around you right now, are you perceiving the world as friendly or as hostile? Because I can say that before I really started making traction on my self-love journey and stopped focusing on my body and my outer experience and started focusing on my inner work and my shadows and things like that, I realized that I really just saw the universe as a hostile place. I saw the universe as something that I had to protect myself from. So when I would show up at work, I'll give an example. When I would show up at work, it wouldn't be like, oh, well, let me just show up and show them love and be the best version of myself. It would be, no, I need to show them that I am good. I need to show them that not only am I good, but I'm deserving of being here. Why did I think that they didn't already just think that I was deserving? I was there. I had the job. Why? Because I saw the world as a hostile place. I didn't see the world as a friendly place. And now that I have shifted that, and literally there have been things that people have said to me that I know would have hurt me in the past, that now I'm like, it's no big deal. Like, I don't even know exactly what they meant by that. And even if they meant me harm, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And I'm just gonna assume that they didn't mean any harm by that. They were just saying that because they thought it was funny, or they had some other reason, something that's going on in their life that would make them say something like that towards me. That's the difference in where I am now versus where I was when I saw the universe as a hostile place. Ask yourself whether you see this universe as hostile or friendly, because that really is the basis of how you perceive your outward reality and how you show up. Because there's a difference in how I'm showing up now versus how I was showing up then. Now I don't have any reason to prove myself. I really don't. I just show up, and I know my heart is in the right place. I know that I want the best for myself and for the people around me, and that's all. That's it. I'm going to do my best, and whether my best is going to get me 100 or it's going to get me a C, it was my best. Anyway, the fourth thing that I learned on my self-love journey is that I am inherently worthy, and I'm not worthy because I've done anything special. I'm not worthy because I made A's or I graduated at a certain rank or I make a certain amount of money. I'm worthy because God made me and I'm human. And so I'm worthy. I'm worthy of being on this journey. I'm worthy of striving. I'm worthy of failing. I'm worthy of succeeding. I'm worthy of it all. I'm worthy of this life and this journey that I'm on. And everybody else is also worthy of that. The same worthiness that I have, they have. That was a big thing going along with seeing the universe as a friendly or hostile universe, is once I realized that I've decided that God wants the best for me, then I'm worthy. I don't need to do anything extra. I can, obviously, and I strive to. My whole channel is about reaching my goals and achieving my dreams, but I'm worthy of them already. I think if I had said this to myself at 22, I'd be like, well, yeah, I'm worthy. But the thing was that while I could say it and maybe understand it intellectually, on a soul level, deep inside, I didn't truly believe that I was inherently worthy. I felt like it was something that I had to do to be able to achieve my dreams, and that's not truly the case. Yes, you do need to be able to do the job that someone is paying you to do, but once you can do that job, then you're worthy of the payments that you get from that job. You don't need to do anything extra to make yourself extra worthy for it. And that's the thing that I would do, going back to what I was saying about showing up at work and feeling like I had to also prove to them that not only I mean, I was obviously already there, but I had to prove to them that I was worthy of being there, that I'm good. I had to prove something to them, but I was already there. So it was because I didn't feel like I was just inherently worthy. And there are a lot of reasons I had going on, and a lot of reasons why I felt like I had to do that, and a lot of reasons why people that maybe look like me, are a woman, black, that might also struggle with that. But it's no excuse. I don't want to sound like Kanye, but we're in those spaces. We just are. We have a seat at the table. You already have a seat at the table. Stop. Just stop it. That's what I had to tell myself. Just stop it. You already did the thing. You're doing the thing. You're there. You're there. Congratulations. Like, you don't need a hug from them. You don't need a clap on the back. You don't need an award. You're already there. Be your own damn award, okay? Give yourself the award. Take yourself to lunch. Who cares? They don't have to appreciate you. They don't have to appreciate what you're doing. They don't have to see the value in it. You're worthy. And God sees the value in it. The universe sees the value in it. You see the value in it. That is self-love. I was talking to my sister once, and we were talking about like work, and I was going through a lot of things at work where, again, I was feeling like I had to prove myself and had to do all of these things. And she said that she had talked to someone that was also in the workforce, high achieving woman. The woman said that she would only show up as parts of herself at work, meaning that she wouldn't necessarily show up as her whole self to work. She didn't feel like her coworkers deserved it, like they understood who she was, like they could appreciate all the parts of her. And when my sister was saying that, I was like, I get that. I do get where that's coming from. I think that when I heard it, I was like, that's just not what I want for my life. We spend so much time at work that I do not want to have to section off a part of myself because I'm afraid of how somebody's going to perceive it, or because I just think that they won't receive it the right way. Who cares? I want to show up as my whole person. That's self-love to me. I want to show up as my whole person everywhere that I go, and it doesn't matter if everyone likes me or doesn't like me. That's not the point. Like, that the point of self-love, when you really fully integrate with it and you are aligned to it on a soul level, you realize that everybody has free will. So that means that everybody has free will to not like me, and that's it. But I don't have to show up a certain way to protect myself from their hatred or their animosity or their disdain for me, which may or may not come. I don't even know. But at this point in my journey, I don't care. They don't have to like me, and that's their free will, and I don't feel any type of way about it. That's where I think that we all should be, because really once you get there, then it's gonna be a lot more people that respect you than don't respect you. It's just whether they like you or not, they're just gonna respect that you show up as yourself and you come off as genuine and you come off like you care. Then that's it. I don't have to do anything else. I am inherently worthy. You are inherently worthy. Our deepest fear really is that we are powerful and that everything that we want will come true. When I tell you that is your deepest fear, I believe it. Like, when you go on this journey and you really start to align yourself with self-love, that's when you realize how comfortable it is to always be striving, to always be like just right there, to always have something to complain about, to always have just a little bit of suffering in your life. Because when you are able to do that, then you feel like you can connect with people more. Then you feel like you're not too far above them. Then you feel like you're not coming off as entitled. That's, your mind is like, no, like, would be better if we just play it small, if we don't bring all of ourselves to work, if we don't actually achieve all of our dreams, if we just keep dreaming them. It's comfortable. And if you don't believe me, then I want you to go deep inside of yourself and ask yourself, what is that thing that you have been dreaming about doing for the past 10 years? And how much closer have you gotten to it? Because I bet for a lot of us, we have not actually achieved the thing that we have been dreaming about for years. Why? It's comfortable here. It's comfortable to just want it, but to not do anything to achieve it. That's comfortable. Start your self-love journey on the inside and start aligning with that, because the more of us that start aligning with that, like real self-love, the more people that see what's possible, and the more people that are going to be inspired by our light, the light that we're shining on them. Those are the things that I have to share about self-love and the journey of discovery. So if that helped you, please give a like, a comment, and do not forget to subscribe for more videos. I post videos now every week. 3 times a week. My goal is 3 times a week. So yeah, come back here, engage with me. I'm so excited to continue to get to know you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.